lifting it up. Cardio sculpt is always the one where you're gonna feel better, more awake, more alive, more invigorated when we are done. And so you just keep your focus on where you're going as you're in it, yeah? Press down, lift up, abs in, chest up, open it up. 3 more, make them big, breathe in as though it matters. 2, one more time. Bring the arms halfway down and we're gonna step touch. Let's get it moving. Side to side, little bend to the knees. We've got a lot of cardio moves at the beginning, and then we're gonna go into some power strength moves. Our leg work is gonna be the stuff with our cardio. Some full body moves with our arms, but not a lot of focused, intense leg work itself. Single arm overhead. So your legs will work today, let me be clear. And we're gonna do some upper, and then on Friday, we'll do more focused legs. So make this step touch a little bit bigger step, like where you have to think about it just a little bit, like you're stepping over something wide. Just making that big. 3, 2, and 1. Right here, step back and then pull up. Get high up into that hip, little bit on the toe. Yeah, so it's back, lift up. On the back, you can roll that heel down and lift. So we're engaging the core, engaging all your stabilizing muscles, and now start thinking about how far you could extend your arm. How low can you drop your heel? You don't have to go high on the toe. Don't make it about the toe, but I'm trying to warm up your calves, your feet. One more. Other side. Your hips as well, right? So pressing down through the heel and lifting. Lift your chest. Reaching that arm up, and then practice. Practice engaging your core. Practice engaging everything in your center. That's your stability in your spine. One more. Set it down right here. Just a little jog, like just pedal it out. And so you're just pressing a heel down. You don't have to be lifting your knees really high. We're gonna do 30-second intervals today. Whew. It's chilly out here. It's colder than I thought it was. I didn't even turn on my heater. It's all good. This is how you burn brown fat. Oh, I shouldn't get started about brown fat. It's fascinating. I'm gonna have to. I'll teach you about brown fat as we go. Right here, step touch it, 30 seconds. And then we're gonna move into our first squat move. But I want you to get this lateral. So we're gonna do a lateral jump side to side, you know, like this. If you don't like that, if jumping is not where you are today, you move to this one, but you've got to keep the intensity up to make the changes we want to make, right? 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. 30 seconds, 2 exercises back to back, 30 each. Squat up. This is called a prisoner squat, presumably because your hands are back here. Get them somewhere up here that you're not bunched in the neck. Down and up in 3 seconds, alternating knees. Go. Down, use your core. You're choosing how fast you go. You're choosing how high you go. Like, can you lift up and sort of push your hip forward, right? And you're choosing how low. Breathe and twist. So you're kind of push the hip forward, abs pull in, chest is lifted. 3, 2, and 1. So here's the lateral jump to a knee, right into it. And if you want to, you could be here, yeah? So we're working strength in the legs. You've got to put the brakes on and stop. That's where we build. Getting your heart rate up a little bit. Side to side. 3, 2, back to the prisoner squat. Take it down, lift up, down, up. Yes, heart rate going up a little bit, yeah? So, we have like your regular adipose tissue is fat, white fat. It is insulating. Fat has roles in your, has a role in your brain development, functioning, your nervous system, right here side to side. That was funny, because fat does roll. Anyway, there are a lot of functions of fat, but white fat is not very metabolically active. Your muscles, very metabolically active, and through shiver, we can create a conversion of fat from white fat to brown fat. 3, 2, and 1. We got a 10-second break. We're gonna move to this. A low scissor, right? If you don't like the scissor, just do a heel dig. Make that a 15-second break. Ready, set, let's go. Right here. Just keep it low. My neighbors were doing the leaf blowers yesterday or the day before in the afternoon, and I was so happy. It's like, oh good, that won't happen during class. They do it every day, I guess. Okay. Now you're choosing how fast. You want to make it more intense, go faster. In 3, 2, squat jack. It looks like this. If you don't like the jump, that's not even in my yard. But if you're jumping, it's low. Yeah? I know. This is our leg work. Almost there. 3, grateful for the scissors. Yes, let's go. Back to it. Right here. Yeah, you got it. So we're gonna do 2 sets through with everything, and then we're gonna go through all of them for a 3rd round, top to bottom. So fun. Here we go. Heart rate up, yeah? 3, 2, out and in. Notice my knees go with my feet. I'm turning them out a little bit. Little bit of fire, it's all good. 10 seconds. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Here's what's next. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Right here, go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Yes. Now you want to make it bigger. Knees, knees, knees. Yeah. Three, 2, and 1. Right here. Curtsy. Yeah? Let's go. You got it. I don't even want to bother to talk. Woo! In 3, 2, and 1. Right back. You choose how fast. Oh my goodness. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's not that big of a yard, side to side. You don't have to do this little hop. You could step and just cross and back. You got it. Woo! 10 seconds, right? This is the work. This is where it happens. In 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Nice. I want that to stop more than I want a lot of things in my life. 3, prisoner squat. Let's go. Down, up. Up. Squat down, lift up. Lift up. Push your hip forward. Lift your chest up. In 3, 2, and 1. Right here. I know. I can't. I just can't even compete. Side to side. Side to side. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Scissor it. Right into it. We're going all the way through. It's 3 minutes total. You're 1 minute in. Yeah? You pick. So, right here is where you can actually create that white fat to brown fat conversion. You can create that through high intensity exercise. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. Yes. You also create that through shivering when you're cold. Knees out, in. Shoulders. You got it. Woo! Stay with it. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, 1. Right here. You know, so you guys know that I get interested in my day by studying science. And today, I was doing like an advanced study of the physiology of stress hormones and how they can improve our energy and our immune system when we use them correctly. 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy. So high intensity interval training is one of the ways, because you teach your body to pump out stress hormones and then they come down. I've shared that with you. And one of the things that we can do to sort of train our brain is when we have triggers to practice staying calm in the mind. 3, 2, and 1. Get some water. So I'm so grateful that I just got to be exercising while triggered. Like, what a great exercise in stress management. Like, I think it'd be okay to have a leaf in the yard. Heavy dumbbell, 1. We're gonna do what's called a hang clean to a curl. Bend your knees a little bit. Now we're moving to our upper body strength using our lower body. So it's like you're hinging, abs in. It's a partial deadlift, hips up, curl up. So you're using your legs to assist your arm. Are you ready? 5, 4, shoulders back, abs in. Here we go. Down, curl it up. Shoulders back, curl it up. What you don't want to do is let this shoulder collapse. Drive into your heels. So we're using your hips, right? You're using, face you. You're using the strength and the power of your abs connected to your hips. You're working your back. 3, 2, and 1. Other arm. That's why we can go a little heavier. Let's go. Hinge, curl. Use your abs. Pull them in. Stabilizing your spine. Driving through your hips. Hips back. Shoulder back. You got it. Three, 2, and 1. Next up. Sorry, I'm also eating Micah's fur. Squat, press. So, down, squat, up, press. Yes? Let's go. Down, abs, shoulder. Yes? This isn't a beginner move right here. If it feels at all dicey for you, lighten your weight. Yeah? Go as slow as you need to. Use your legs. Using your back, not the top of your shoulder. Oh my gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready? Let's go. Down. Use your core. It just makes me appreciate the quiet. Down, abs in, up. Surely they won't be doing that on Friday, right? Like 3 times a week. I don't know. Maybe I could have a chat with them. Abs in, anchor your rib cage. Hips back, use your legs. Yes, the last one. And up. Yeah, so shake it out, reset. We're getting stronger. So we're pushing a little bit of power move right here. Both of these moves are power moves actually. You ready? Let's go. Little hinge, curl. Yeah, so the hinge, hips go back, abs pull in, chest is up, curl. We will bring this back to a shoulder press and bicep curl without the leg work, but we're upping your metabolism. You know, we stimulate growth hormone output when we do stuff like this. That's not a bad thing. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. You ready? Shoulders back. Let's go. Hips back, abs in. So, brown fat, metabolically active fat that can heat you up. That's why babies used to be thought they were the only ones that had any. Adults didn't have any. Not true. Adults who are in better shape have more brown fat. 3, 2, and 1. And one of the hypotheses is that exercise is like a form of shivering, Let's go. Down, up. Yes, down, abs in, up. You got it. Breathe. Yes. Press it up. Anchor your ribs towards your waist as you press. Take it down. Press and lift. Woo. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, heart rate up a little bit. Let's go. Down and lift. You're being very careful how you're working around this shoulder. Yes, you're using your back, pressing through your heels, anchoring from your core, stabilizing your spine. Press. You got it. In 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Setting that down. Now, we're gonna go to an Arnold press. That one's first. Up like this, and hammer curls. I wanna do the press first. So pick your weight. I'm gonna attempt 15s. And if I need to, I'll set them down and trade them for lighter ones. You could do the same. See what you can do. You've got 3 seconds. Arms start here. Go. Up, down, in. So now, obviously, legs are out of the equation. Press and in. Press and in. Yes. So right here, through the work we're doing, we are all spiking adrenaline, which activates your immune system. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Hammer curls, I'm gonna alternate it. 1, 1. So dumbbell to the shoulder, different direction of the palm. Go. Up, up. So this kind of activation of your immune system happens because we are spiking adrenaline for a short amount of time. Chronic stress and anxiety lower your immune system. Different. It's a really key distinction, right? So if I went out and decided to run 10 miles, that would be really stressful for a long enough period of time. I'd probably run my body down. Last one, set it down. Not to mention, I can't run 10 miles, nor do I want to. Okay, how are you doing? Get some water. We're gonna do that again. Arnold press. Yes? 30 seconds. You've got 5 before we start. Get your legs in a good base position. Arms up. Go. Press and in. Pull your abs in. Draw everything to your center line. Yes. Press. You got it. Are you breathing? Don't forget breathing. If you need to use your legs a little bit, do that. You can get a little assist from the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bend the knees, shoulders back. Let's curl. Up, up. Abs in, shoulders back. Breathe, lift. Oh my goodness, it's quiet. Exhale, use your core. Make no mistake, we are doing core work right here. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Right here, overhead press. If this doesn't feel like a good idea for you, for whatever reason, you have a lot of neck congestion, you don't feel in control of your arms, do a kickback, alternate it, okay? So overhead press, then we're gonna go to bicep curls this way. Lots of biceps today. So for overhead press, And go down just a teeny. Feet wide. How's it going? Stay with me. Bring it up. All right, so wide base, abs in, arms up. I like to touch my weight so that I have more stability. 3, 2, go. Drop back, elbows track forward. Check that. Elbows track forward, not winging out to the side, right? But you've got to have that shoulder, just stabilizing the shoulder blades. If this doesn't feel okay to you, do kickbacks. It's totally fine. Different, right? Different angle, different force. That's why it's good to do different ways. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down, palms out, shoulders back. Alternate your bicep curls with the palms up this time. Let's go. Up, up. So remember the flex. Remember the squeeze. Sometimes when we do, like these weights are a little bit lighter than I just had. Maybe you have a similar situation. You can flex more to get more out of it, right? When you have a really heavy weight, you've got to flex more just to move it. But you can work on your nervous system in an intentional way by flexing. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Reset your hands. Reset. Right here. Back to overhead press. We're almost there. Stay with me. We got some lateral raises after this. All right, bend the knees. Bring it up. Let's go. Down, up. Pull your abs in. Think about the right and left sides of your rib cage and pull them down towards your waist while you lift your chest. Track your elbows forward. And again, if you need help, get it from your legs. Get a little bend and extend. Press it up. So we do a lot of kickbacks. We do less overhead. Changing the game. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Bringing it down. Palms out. Let's go. Alternate it. Alternate it. Abs in. Chest up. Shoulders back. Yes. You're choosing your speed, but you're working the flex. You're working that squeeze in the bicep. You're pulling that shoulder blade back and down. Stay in that. And keep that focus. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. All right. We've got a set of lateral raises followed by kickbacks. So if you've already done kickbacks, you're just doing more of them. 30, 30. Done. All right, so one more round. Shoulders back. This is your upper body that you want to get stronger for sure. A little bend to the knees. Zipper up, elbows back, go. Straight out, lead with the elbows. Strong shoulders, strong core. Doesn't happen without you doing the work. You've got this. Lead with the elbows. Keep your chest up. And remember, we're practicing smiling because it's just better that way. Yeah? Lift. In 3, 2, and 1. Hinging forward, elbows back, alternate your kickbacks, go. Back. Squeeze at the top. So your triceps were working in all of the pressing motions, the shoulder press, the Arnold press, right? So now we're focused more on the tricep itself without the shoulders working in the same way. Three, 2, and 1. Set it down. Shake it out. We've got one more. Louder. It's 1 minute. 1 little minute of your life. The payoff is huge. Yes? Bend your knees, chest up, elbows back. Let's go. So, you know, we're made for challenge. We are made to do things And it's so easy to stay comfortable. But once you get going, like you show up and then you stay in it. You keep doing it and you change things from your body, you change your brain. And that changes your life. It's pretty amazing, which is why I've done this work for 30 years. 3, 2, and 1. That's weird. Hips back, chest forward, elbows high. I mean, it's just weird, it's been that long. Up, up. It's not weird that I've kept at it, because why wouldn't I? Yeah? Squeeze, press. Like that lift, back the arm. I like to turn that palm up a little bit, hips back. You can go as fast or slow as it feels right to you. Remember, you're trying to work the muscles. It's the whole point. It's the muscle itself, not where the weight goes. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Set it down, shake it out. Hands behind you, open it up. If you have had enough, you are done. You are free to go. I am going down to the mat and I am gonna do some core work for about 10 minutes. So if you would like to do that, you're welcome to join me. Get a sip of water. Take your time. That's a big fuzzy. Take your time getting down here. But don't take so much time that you talk yourself out of it, right? All right. So for abs, we are going to do 30 seconds, 2 exercises back to back. We're going to come down here with the feet up to start. We're going to lift the hips and lower. This is going to be our first one. It's just that slight lift, activating rectus abdominis. Second one, heels down, lift up. You can always separate it and scissor that. You ready? 3, 2, go. Lift and lower. So your goal here, you can have your elbows down if it helps you to stabilize, but your goal here is to bring the hip bones closer to the rib cage and just lift the legs up. So where people go wrong with this one is getting a lot of momentum and swinging, and then it's not as much about using this from the center to lift. 3, 2, and now both feet come down, squeeze in and up. I like to do that little hip lift at the top just to get a little extra. You don't have to. The real focus here is when your heels touch the floor. Relax the shoulders. Squeeze in from your core. Are you breathing? Yes. 3, 2, back to it, lift up. I know, 30 seconds. So the whole focus here is your core, your abs. Find it, feel it. Lift the hips. It's just that squeeze, pull in. The value of having strong abs and a strong core is like you can't overstate it. Your stability, your strength and power in general, much stronger. Right there, stop and drop it down. Heels to the floor, lift it back up. Heels to the floor, lift it back up. Lift. Hips up, shoulders back. Breathe. Now you know if your lower back is hurting you, split the legs, so just do one leg down. Less torque on that lower back. 3, 2, going one more, and 1. Setting it down. One leg is gonna come up and we're gonna reach to the toe, extend it down. Reach up and back. 30 seconds, one side. Coming back, other side. I want one hand, same arm that the leg is up. This arm is gonna be holding your head. All right, let's go. We go up and back, up. I have this foot down. You could have it up, that wouldn't matter. It would change it a little bit. But the goal here is to reach. So you're trying to bring one side of your rib cage closer to the other side of your hip bones. And your head is off the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Reach up and back. Yes, you want to exhale as you lift, and exhale so somebody could hear you. Yeah? Like you're not trying to be all like closed in, just as though it doesn't matter, right? Reach up, and remember you're using your core. That's the whole point. 3, 2, and 1. Other side goes. Whichever way you had the leg the first time, do it the opposite this time. So if you had your foot down like I did, lift it up. I want you to see what changes. Now obviously we're on our second set, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging no matter what you did with the foot. How are you breathing? Do you feel your abs? I do. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Up. Lift. Keep your breathing going. And remember your lower back. You want to press your lower back down as much as you can. That is going to activate your core, and it's going to make your lower back much happier than if you let your lower back pop up. Remember, you are holding your head up in this other hand. 3, 2, and 1. Feet down. Going to my very favorite bridges. We're going to lift up and we're going to march. All right, the goal here is not to let your hips drop down, but to keep them hiked up, elbows down. If you need that for stability, let's go. Drive into your heel. So as you lift one leg, you're pushing the other hip up, like you're driving that hip up. So we're working lower back. We're working glutes. We're working hamstring. We're working your abs into stabilizing. But if you just get kind of soft here and lift, you're not going to feel much happening. You've got to lift that hip up. 3, 2, and 1. Right here, it's down and up. So if you want to, I'm going to add a weight to mine. You ready? If you're already going, just keep going. Here we go. Lift and lower. So again, you've got to drive into the heels, press down through the balls of the feet, tuck under and press up, like you are actively trying to engage your glutes. That will change how it feels. You'll have a lot more sensation in the hips. You will actually build more strength, which is why we're here. In 3, 2, and 1. Back to our single leg march. You ready? Go. Up. Drive the hip up. Anchor your ribs down. So you're keeping your abs tight. You've got to stabilize your spine from somewhere. It's coming from your abs. Lift the hips. Yes, this is not an ab exercise. This is an ab exercise. It is also a glute exercise. In 3, 2, and 1. With the weight, back to it on the hips. Let's go. Lift and lower. Tuck the hips under as you lift. I am pressing myself back and not up, which means that I'm not pressing straight down into my heels enough. I'm pushing back. So check if that happens to you. You just want to adjust and focus on pushing straight down. The push is straight through the foot from the ankle. Breathe and lift. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, set your weights down. Last 2 moves. Hands behind the head. We're coming up and back. If you want to, you can use a weight. I'm not going to use a weight. You could use a weight to lift up and back. You know this one. Up and down. Let's go. Lift on the down, especially if you have a weight. If you have a weight in your hands, for sure, set your head down. You do not want to load your cervical spine with force in that way. So squeeze in. So right here, as your legs are lowering, press your belly button into your spine. Make that the work. That's where you're working the hardest, right here. Squeeze in, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Now I do want my weight. If you don't have a weight, don't worry about it. Feet down, arms only. If you don't have a weight, just start. If you don't have a weight, it is not a problem. But you definitely, if you don't have a weight, will want to come up at the top. Optional with the weight. So right here coming up, my force is in a different place than it is when it goes over my head. So it's okay to lift my head up. Breathe. 3, 2. We did a couple extra seconds on that one. Last 1 minute of your workout. Are you ready? I'm giving you 5, 4. That way I'll time it right. Let's go. Lift and lower. Squeeze in from your core. Lower it back. Remember, on the lower, that's where you're really working hard to keep your lower back touching the mat. If it doesn't happen, mine is coming up a little bit, so I want to bend my knees just a little bit more to create a shorter lever while I work on, it's almost like scooping your abs. Yes? 3, 2, and 1. If you would rather do upper and lower together and continue on with that, you can. You ready? Let's go. Down and up. So you can add in that little hip lift we started with. Yes? You got it. You are almost done. Shoulder work, arm work, heart work. Breathe and lift. Some leg work, and now core work. If you did this whole workout, you've done all of that. 3, 2, and 1. Setting that down. Do a little spine twist, just a little over to the side. See what's here. Just like that. We made it through. Right, we got to practice managing stress response, emotionally being triggered, physically being triggered. Extend your leg up, relax the shoulders. There are so many really effective and switch legs, interesting ways that we can manage our motivation and our drive and our focus and our stress. Knees to the chest, breathe in. I'm working on a little master class on this. Breathe out, rock forward, and I will let you know all about it. Hips up, support yourself, standing up, shake it out, arms to the top, to each side. Amazing job. Thank you guys for being here. You did it again.